Hello everyone. Today on Mom's Curry Pot, we are whipping up a mouth-watering Paneer Patiala, a classic dish from the vibrant cuisine of Punjab. Paneer Patiala is known for its rich, creamy, thick and spicy gravy, just like any other Punjabi delight. In this recipe, we will use papad to create rolls filled with the paneer stuffing, which we will then shallow fry and serve with the delicious gravy. This dish is all about creamy goodness and aromatic spices. Perfect with naan, tandoori rotis or parathas. So, let's get cooking. Let's get started with making the base gravy for our Paneer Patiala. Heat a pan on medium heat and add about a tablespoon of oil. Once the oil is nice and hot, add 3 large onions thinly sliced and give it a good stir for a minute. Next, let's add some whole spices. Toss in 3 cloves, 1 inch cinnamon stick, 1 cardamom, 2 bay leaves, around 8 to 10 garlic cloves, an inch of ginger and a few green chilies. Saute it all until the onion turns soft and look translucent. Now let's add a handful of cashews for that extra richness. Mix them nicely. Now add 2 large chopped tomatoes. Cook until those tomatoes turn nice and soft. Now it's time to add all the masala powders. 1.5 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt to taste and half a teaspoon of garam masala powder. Saute everything until the raw smell of the masala goes away. Now pour in 1 cup of hot water and mix everything well. Cover the pan with a lid and let the onion tomato mix cook until it all becomes tender. After a few minutes, open the lid and give it a good mix. If you prefer, you can take out the whole spices at this stage. By now, their flavor should be fully infused into the masala. Once that's done, switch off the heat and transfer the mixture to another vessel to let it cool down. Now, scoop it all into a mixer jar and blend it into a smooth creamy paste. This is going to be our rich and flavorful gravy base. Alright, now heat a pan on medium heat and add a tablespoon of oil. Once the oil is hot, add a teaspoon of cumin seeds and wait for it to crackle. Now add 1 large chopped onion and saute the onions for a few minutes until it's translucent. Next, add 1.5 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and keep sauteing until the raw smell of the ginger and garlic goes away. At this stage, add 1 large chopped tomato and saute it until the tomatoes become soft and mushy. Now, add a few chopped coriander stems for an extra boost of flavor. Saute and mix everything well. Then, cover with a lid and let the masala cook until the oil starts to separate. Once the oil separates, open the lid and give it all a good stir. Now it's time to add our masala powders. Add a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, half a teaspoon of spicy red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds powder and a pinch of kasuri methi powder. Mix well and cook until the raw smell of the masala goes away. At this stage, add the ground masala to the pan and mix everything thoroughly. Rinse the mixer jar with 1 cup of hot water and pour it into the gravy as well. Stir well. Check for salt and add if needed and mix well. Now cover the pan and let the gravy simmer on low heat for around 10 minutes. Now simultaneously let's prepare the paneer for stuffing. Take a vessel and add 250 grams of shredded paneer, keeping 50 grams aside for later use. Add half teaspoon of chaat masala powder, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, a handful of chopped coriander leaves, half a teaspoon of black salt, this is optional, salt to taste, and 1 finely chopped onion. Mix everything thoroughly and now your paneer stuffing is ready. Now let's prepare the papad for making our rolls. Start by dipping one papad in water, then remove it and place it on a cotton cloth to dry. Repeat this process for another papad. Now line 2 soaked papad in a plate and place some of the paneer stuffing inside. Carefully roll the papads like spring roll and set them aside. See, now all papad rolls are ready for frying. Now let's add the remaining shredded paneer to the gravy and give it a good stir. Just look at it, how rich and beautiful the gravy looks. Now let's move on to frying the papad rolls. Heat a pan on medium flame and add a teaspoon of oil. Place the papad rolls in the pan and flip them to fry all sides until they are crispy. Our rolls are now ready to serve. Now let's check on the gravy to see if it's ready. It's almost done. Add 2 tablespoons of fresh cream, a quarter teaspoon of kasuri methi powder, and some chopped coriander leaves to garnish. With all the components ready, it's time to assemble. Arrange the papad rolls on a serving platter and pour the luscious gravy over it. And there you have it, delicious Paneer Patiala, ready to impress your family and friends. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comment box below, and subscribe to Mom's Curry Pot for more delicious recipes. Thank you for watching and happy cooking.